Alright guys, today we are going to be playing Diablo 3 Hardcore. Let's just change the settings, because we're going to go with the hardest difficulty we can to start out with. Let's do this.
At 12, I swore the oath, leaving home and family. At 16, I saw my master die. I took up his shield and his name, and on that day, I became a crusader. Armored by faith, driven by duty, bound to kill the enemies of Zakarum. Sworn to live as a crusader and to die as one. Now, corruption returns to the hearts of men. I see it in the eyes of the mad. Hear it in the howling of the damned. A falling star in the west leads me to the town of New Tristram. The crusade calls me, and so I go. The fallen star is close, but there is death here too. Greetings. I am a crusader of the Zakarum faith, and I saw a star falling on this town.
It fell on the old cathedral. There was only one survivor, Leah. You should speak with her.
Captain Rumford, more dead are coming.
We can't open the gates until we drive them back.
They keep coming! I require more wrath.
I've never seen anyone fight like that before. Guards, open the gates. You'll find Leah at the Slaughtered Calf Inn.
Burn those corpses before they rise again. Zakarum has fallen to disgrace. What fate can save?
For many years, villagers were too afraid to settle near the ruins of the cursed town Tristram. But as time went by, adventurers arrived to loot the old cathedral, and their business was profitable enough that New Tristram sprang up to accommodate them. Fewer travelers visit now, though, and the town is mostly populated by craftsmen and farmers.
We've been under siege for 6 days now. Uncle Deckard is still missing. Captain Rumford and the others are losing hope. I tell them not to lose faith, but if help doesn't arrive soon...
Are you Leah? They tell me you survived the falling star.
I did, but it blasted my uncle Deckard Cain into the depths of the old cathedral. I tried to search for him, but the dead were already rising. I came back here to rally the militia, but... Watch out! The wounded are turning!
This is killing business.
The dead will overwhelm us all, unless something is done.
Something like putting the dead back to sleep? I can do that.
Thank you. You should speak with Captain Rumford at the gate. He can tell you what to do.
16 militiamen went out. Only Rumford came back. How could that help us?
We never should have built on this cursed ground. Maybe Cain was right. Even in death, Diablo torments us.
I've come to help. How do we stop these risen dead?
I admire your courage, but Captain Dalton and the militia were slaughtered by those things. Only I survived.
Have faith, Captain. Have faith.
Well, I have seen you fight. Strike at the wretched mothers and their queen. They're the ones vomiting out these horrors.
They're attacking the barricades!
That's one of the wretched mothers. There are more of them in the ruins down the road.
Alright, so I'm gonna try not to be in the menus so much. And I don't know how much I'm gonna talk. Because there's not really a whole lot to talk about with this game. Other than killing demons. Especially not to start out with. And through this run through, I'm just gonna stay on the road. Maybe explore a little bit, but I'm not gonna hit every part of the map. Now, when we get to higher levels, I'm sure I'll be talking more, kind of explaining a little more, telling you guys what kind of items I'm looking for. One thing I can tell you is I'm playing hardcore, so that means, if I die, that's it. I just get one life. So, I'm gonna try and not die. And in this game, it's not super hard to die, but if you get in a sticky situation, you could definitely die. Now, this guy, he's kind of like a mini boss because he has a purple name and his own health bar. Normally, he would have little minions following him, but I don't see him, which is a little odd.
I grow weak.
Oh, I'm about dead. Oh. That was disgraceful. Wow. That was horrible. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to start again then. So, I'll get started and see you later. I'm not quite back to exactly where I was, but before I got there, I ran into a pack. So I thought I'd bring you guys back just for the tail end of it, but at least you saw a little bit of it. Oh, and while I was in town, I stopped at my chest. I picked up this. I got this from pre-ordering. I I wear it for the bonus experience, and I also picked up this thing. It's a very nice starter, so I think it'll help us out a lot. So let's get into it again. We're not too far off from where we started. Wow, this ring is adding a lot of extra damage. Oh. And just to show you, we are still on expert.
Faith is rewarded.
Awesome. Now we've got the X button, and that's kind of like a shielding blindness. Oh. Now these three, because they're blue, they're champions, and they always come in packs of 3. Yellows are elites, and there's normally 1 leader and a number of smaller people. And then if their name is purple, they're like mini heroes, or demons, I should say. Just to kind of get a little more detail. Oh, that was bad.
Mother dead. Slow the attacks.
And there, what I'm doing is just cycling through the D-pad, up or down, and then I can select what I want without having to go into the menu. It's a nice added touch.
Old Tristram. Diablo himself was here.
So like this little chick, since she's purple, she is a minor boss, but nothing to stand against us. And in Diablo 2 and 1, this was the original city. And in Diablo 2, where Deckard Cain was captured, this is where his cage was. There's a lot of history here. A lot of good / bad history. A lot of great memories.
Thank you for your help. But could you talk some sense into Leah? She won't give up on the idea of rescuing her uncle.
She's brave. With help, she may yet save Cain.
Yes! I promised Marco I'd protect him, but now he's dead.
Leah, let's find your uncle.
We'll need to open the cathedral first. The guards locked it up before they were ambushed. Rumford told me they fought their way back to Adria's hut. The key must still be there. Here, let me open the gate. Adria was my mother, but I don't know much about her. She died when I was very young. I was raised by Uncle Deckard.
And your father?
I'm told he was a great warrior who was lost when Tristram fell to the demons. Hidden cellar. Follow me.
There are dark secrets here.
People said she was a witch, but I never believed it. Captain Dalton!
Oh god. Those are area of effects. If you're in it, you get frozen. If he does it again, I'll try and get caught by one. There, see? Can't move. Multiple are very bad. Aha. Epic item? Wanna say it's epic? Or rare. It's probably rare.
Here's the key, and my mother's journal. What I've seen of it is disturbing. I want to know more about her, but that can wait. We need to save Uncle Deckard first.
I will go. Stay here and learn what you can.
Thank you.
Aiden came to me last night. I suspected what was lurking within his troubled heart. I consoled him as best I could. Regardless, wherever he's headed, hell will surely follow in his wake. The shadows close in on Tristram once again. But like Aiden, I'll be gone before they fall.
The fight is over for this one. Tristram Cathedral. The fallen star lies within. The star is close. That creature must die.
Oh, and these guys are teleporters.